Breaking the glass ceiling, women's triumph in poker. Poker, a game long dominated by men, has seen a remarkable shift in recent years with the rise of women in the industry. Female players are not only making their mark, but also breaking stereotypes and barriers. In this blog, we will explore the journey of women in poker, from being underdogs to champions and the significant impact they have had on the game. The rise of women in poker, a game changer. Traditionally, poker has been portrayed as a male-dominated activity, with women often being sidelined or underestimated in the game. However, in the past decade, there has been a noticeable surge in the number of women participating in poker tournaments and cash games. This rise can be attributed to various factors, including the growing popularity of the game, increased accessibility through online platforms, and the emergence of female role models in the poker industry. One example of the rise of women in poker is the success of Barbara Freer made history in 1979 by entering the $400 Ladies Limit 7-card stud tournament, where she emerged victorious, winning almost $13,000. The tournament had 52 players, and her triumph not only showcased her skill but also marked a significant moment in the rise of women in poker, challenging the male-dominated nature of the game. Additionally, the increasing presence of women in poker is evident through the achievements of prominent female players such as Liv Boeree, with numerous titles and accolades to her name, including a World Series of Poker bracelet. Maria Ho, she is recognized as one of the top female poker pros and has amassed over $5,000 in live poker tournament earnings, multiple World Series of Poker, WSOP final tables and appearances on poker television shows, and others who have not only demonstrated exceptional skill, but have also contributed to the growing diversity in the world of poker. From underdogs to champions, women's journey in poker. The journey of women in poker has been a story of resilience, determination, and skill. Many female players have overcome challenges and discrimination to earn their place at the highest levels of the game. As more women continue to excel in poker, the narrative of them being underdogs is rapidly evolving, and they are rightfully taking their place as formidable competitors and champions. Several female poker players have risen from underdog status to become champions in the world of poker. Some notable examples include Barbara Enright. She is one of the most successful female poker players and was the first woman to reach the final table of the World Series of Poker, WSOP, main event. Enright's achievements have solidified her as a trailblazer for women in poker. In 2007, Barbara Enright was inducted into the Poker Hall of Fame, becoming the first woman to receive this honor. She is the only poker player to be in all 3 Poker Halls of Fame, including the Senior Poker, the World Series of Poker Hall of Fame, and the Women in Poker Hall of Fame. Barbara Enright's impact on the world of poker is undeniable, and her achievements have played a significant role in the rising prominence of women in the game. Vanessa Selbst. As one of the most successful female poker players in history, Selbst has won 3 WSOP bracelets and 2 North American Poker Tour titles. Vanessa Selbst's legacy in poker is characterized by her unparalleled talent, strategic prowess, and trailblazing impact, making her a true legend in the world of professional poker. Liv Boeree, a former professional poker player, has numerous notable victories in her career, including a World Series of Poker bracelet in 2017. Her success has contributed to breaking the gender barrier in poker. Born on July 18, 1984, in Maidstone, Kent, England, she has made significant contributions to the game and beyond. Boeree's achievements and impact are multifaceted, as she is not only a former professional poker player, but also a science communicator, television presenter, and expert in rational decision-making. Her background in astrophysics has uniquely positioned her to empower and educate audiences through her deep love for science, game theory, and counterintuitive thought experiments. Boeree's success in poker includes winning the European Poker Tour and a World Series of Poker bracelet, solidifying her as a formidable force in the game. Her influence extends to speaking engagements, where she shares insights on applying scientific thinking to everyday life and making more rational decisions in an uncertain world. Liv Boeree's diverse expertise and accomplishments have made her one of the most recognizable and influential personalities in both the professional poker and science communication realms. Maria Konnikova. Although not a traditional professional player, Konnikova, with the help of mentor Eric Seidel, won a major poker title after immersing herself in the game as part of a research project. Her journey from novice to champion exemplifies the potential for underdogs to succeed in the world of poker, also being a best-selling author and journalist. She is known for her books Mastermind, How to Think Like Sherlock Holmes, and The Biggest Bluff, the latter of which chronicles her journey from poker novice to professional player. Konnikova's unique background in psychology and storytelling has allowed her to offer valuable insights into decision-making and the psychology of risk, making her a prominent figure in both the literary and poker worlds. Her diverse expertise and accomplishments have made her a respected voice in understanding human behavior and decision-making processes. These women have defied the odds and made significant contributions to the world of poker, inspiring others and proving that gender is not a barrier to success in the game. The power of women in poker, breaking the gender barrier. The increasing presence of women in poker is not only reshaping the dynamics of the game, but also breaking the gender barrier that has long existed in the industry. Tournaments are witnessing a more diverse player pool, and the overall environment is becoming more inclusive. The power of women in poker is undeniable, and their influence is set to grow even further in the years to come. The representation of women in poker has evolved significantly over time. While historically poker has been considered a male-dominated game, the landscape has changed as more women have entered the professional poker scene. The number of female participants in major poker events, such as the World Series of Poker, has increased dramatically since 1977, reflecting a notable shift in the traditionally male-dominated industry. Additionally, the emergence of female poker legends and rising stars has contributed to breaking barriers and shattering stereotypes, demonstrating that gender is not a limitation in poker. Despite the ongoing underrepresentation of women in professional poker, studies have revealed that women make up 30–40% of iGaming participants, indicating a growing presence in the poker industry. However, women still represent only about 4 and 5% of the professional poker player population, highlighting the continued need for efforts to promote gender equality and inclusivity in the game. In conclusion, the story of women in poker is one of resilience, triumph, and the breaking of barriers. From legendary players who paved the way to rising stars who are making waves, their journey has been filled with challenges and triumphs. The strategic approach of female players has proven that gender is not a limitation in poker. As we celebrate the achievements of women in poker, it's clear that they are reshaping the landscape of the game and inspiring future generations. Cheers to the incredible women in poker, and to the continued evolution and flourishing of the poker community. That's my story about women in poker. Cheers, Samoachik aka. xhighradio.com.